Check this out. I've lived here for 10 years. I've been living here for 10 years. A lot of English learners get stuck on the difference between those two types of sentences. Or, I've worked here for a long time. I've been working here for a long time. Let's get those unstuck for you.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast episode 755. I have lived here versus I have been living here. That's today's English lesson topic. Do you have a request for a topic here? Send me a message at myhappyenglish.com and let me know. Today, we're going to tackle two grammar patterns that often cause headaches for English learners. I have lived here for 10 years and I have been living here for 10 years. For you fans of grammar terms, those are the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. Yeah, these two can feel like a bit of a maze sometimes, right? Exactly. Today, I'm going to be your guide and help you navigate these two verb tenses like a pro. Let's start by thinking of these tenses as tools in our grammar toolkit. The present perfect tenses are tools for better communication. Imagine you've just come back from an incredible journey. You've accomplished something amazing, like climbing a mountain and reaching the top. You've reached the goal and planted your flag on the summit. Now, it's all about how that completed journey has an impact on this very moment. So, it's about the past action, but also how that past action relates to now. You might say, I have climbed the mountain. It's done. You check that off your bucket list. How does that relate to now? Well, now you're free to move on to other things. I have climbed the mountain. It gives that sense of completion, a sense of accomplishment. And it also has a slightly formal tone, wouldn't you say? I have climbed the mountain. This present perfect tense is often used to share accomplishments or experience in a more factual or straightforward way. Like, I have finished my homework. It's stating a fact, highlighting your success. Here are some other examples. I have worked here for 14 years. Tom and his girlfriend have lived together since 2020. These kinds of sentences, written with the present perfect, have a more formal sound. It's like you're just reporting information to someone, almost like a news report. It has rained hard since Friday. Now, the present perfect continuous, on the other hand, that's more like a journey that's still ongoing. We're still exploring, still experiencing it. It's not just about the destination, but the journey itself. I've been studying Japanese for several years. This talks about the effort, the duration, the continuous action. Like saying, you've been learning the piano for a long time. This has the nuance that you're still at it, still putting in the time and effort. And that emphasis on the ongoing process makes it feel more conversational. The present perfect continuous is more engaging because it's like You're inviting the listener to join you on that journey. Like you're saying, I've been cooking all day. Yeah. Suddenly, it feels more immediate, more relatable than a simple, I cooked dinner. It's 'cause you're there. It's like you're sharing the experience as it happens. Okay, so to make this crystal clear, let me break down the core difference between these two tenses one more time. The present perfect emphasizes that an action is completed and how it impacts the present moment. I've finished my work for today. It's like I've crossed the finish line of a race. On the other hand, the present perfect continuous, this focuses on the process, the duration of an action that might still be happening. I've been working in the office all day. It's about the journey, the effort, the experience as it unfolds. And that, my friends, is the key to understanding why the continuous form often feels so much more conversational and engaging. All right, let's jump into some real-life scenarios and see these two grammar points in action. Imagine you've moved to a brand new city and, like all newbies, you're still exploring the area. You could say, I've lived here for 3 months. That does get the point across, but it feels a little formal, doesn't it? Like just stating a fact. I've lived here for 3 months. But what if you said, I've been living here for 3 months? Now it feels more like an ongoing experience, like I'm inviting you to imagine all the things I've done and seen in those 3 months. It implies this ongoing connection to the city. I've been living here for 3 months. There's a feeling that something is happening. Think about how we talk about projects at work. For example, imagine you're sending your coworker a quick email update. You might write something like, we have completed all our assigned tasks. Straight to the point, efficient, professional. We have completed all our assigned tasks. But now imagine you're chatting with that same colleague by the coffee machine. You'd probably say something like, we've been working really hard to get all those tasks finished. It just feels more natural that way, more relatable, less formal. And it emphasizes the effort and ongoing nature of the work. It adds a personal or human touch that the present perfect doesn't quite convey. We've been working hard to get all those tasks finished is more conversational than we've worked hard and gotten all our tasks finished. And the difference between these two grammar patterns becomes even more clear when we're talking about things we're passionate about. You could say, I have watched that TV series all week, but dry. Compared to, I've been watching that TV series all week. The ing verb gives your speaking more life. By using the present perfect continuous, you're inviting the listener into your world, sharing your passion. This grammar adds an extra layer of color, making our conversations so much more vibrant. It really brings our language to life. And keep in mind, the best way to remember this grammar, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that grammar, word, or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Hey, did you know that you can get the chance to practice this kind of English with me directly? You can get more practice using your English when you join my Podcast Learners Study Group. There, You can make new friends. Join us for live group lessons every week where we practice these podcast lessons together. Plus, you get access to the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And on top of that, each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and writing checked by me. To learn more, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose podcast lesson 755. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.